The World Food Programme is warning of catastrophic failure in food supply chains, which could lead to starvation and global instability. Known as the breadbasket of Europe, Ukraine has over 25 million tons of grain that cannot be exported due to Russia's claimed blockade of its Black Sea ports, while Russia is accusing Ukraine of not taking a decisive decision in concerns of the matter.
Still 25 million tons of grain and oilseeds left in Ukraine. That's the third of last year's harvest. So we already have a huge logistical problem.
Ukraine and Russia together export a third of the world's wheat and barely half of its sunflower oil, while Russia is the top supplier of fertilizer that has surged in price.
I'm really anxious. I mean, the only option is to get the grain out of Ukraine is through the Black Sea ports. They have to be opened. That's the only option.
The European Commission made proposals Thursday aimed at helping Ukraine export its agricultural goods and circumvent a claimed Russian blockade of the country's ports that is preventing critical supplies of grains from reaching the global market.
Apart from economic and food security reasons, pressure is mounting to free storage capacity for the coming harvest. So, 20 million tons of grains must leave Ukraine in less than 3 months.
The European Union's executive arm said the plan, largely based on the establishment of alternative logistic routes and an increase of freight services using all transport modes, should also facilitate imports of goods, including humanitarian aid, into the war-torn country.
So, if we do the math, we will see that an astonishing 10,000 barges and almost 300 large ships are needed to carry 20 million tons of grains.
As an impact to the war in Ukraine, shortages of fuel and fertilizer in many countries and accelerating spikes in food prices threaten to destabilize fragile societies, increase hunger and malnutrition, drive migration, and cause severe economic dislocation. Conflict has greatly exacerbated food security issues globally.